A billionaire once told me, "The difference between me and someone broke isn't knowledge, it's what we do with the knowledge we have." There are over 2,000 billionaires in the world today, but after studying 94 of them, their routines, their decisions, and their psychology, I discovered something surprising. Almost everything society teaches about success is wrong. They don't grind 18 hours a day, they don't hustle until they burn out, and they definitely don't wait for the perfect moment. Instead, they follow 7 specific habits that practically guarantee wealth. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn the exact thought process that separates billionaires from the other 99%. These aren't motivational quotes or theories from people who've never built anything. These are proven patterns from people who turned nothing into 10-figure fortunes. Let's get into it. Habit 1. They talk to strangers like their life depends on it. You've heard that your network is your net worth, but billionaires understand something deeper. It's not who you know, it's who will actually help you when you reach out. Most people collect contacts like trading cards and brag about knowing someone famous, but when they actually need help, there is no one to turn to. Billionaires are different because they master the art of turning cold strangers into warm allies. They know how to introduce themselves in a way that makes people lean in using a simple formula. "Hi, I help specific person achieve specific outcome through unique method." It's clear, compelling, and memorable. One entrepreneur reached out to more than 500 podcasts with personalized messages just to get better at talking to strangers. Most rejected him, but that was the point. He wasn't chasing yesies, he was collecting no's. Because every no made him more confident for the one yes that would change everything. The more hands you shake, the more money you make. Habit 2. They manage energy, not time. Here's a secret that took most millionaires years to figure out. Working 100 hours a week doesn't make you rich. It makes you exhausted. Billionaires work less than most people, yet they are infinitely more productive because they manage energy, not time. Everything goes in their calendar, meetings, workouts, and date nights, because if it's not scheduled, it doesn't exist. Crucially, they put their most important money-generating task first thing in the morning before emails, calls, or meetings. When that leading domino falls, everything else takes care of itself. Most people think freedom means doing whatever you want, but billionaires know the truth. Every yes they give is a no to something else. If you say yes to scrolling your phone for an hour, you just said no to your goals. Habit 3. They feed their mind. First, a book can give you 20 years of knowledge in just a few hours for $20. The most successful people on earth read obsessively, not to brag about finishing books, but to find ideas they can use immediately. One billionaire has read over 1,800 books, but the moment he gets a massive insight, he stops reading and starts executing on that idea. If he never finishes the book, that's fine, because results matter more than page numbers. Whenever billionaires set a new goal, they find the top 5 books on the topic and ask themselves, how can I apply this today? Reading just 10 pages every morning primes the mind to spot opportunities everywhere. It's not about consuming information, it's about finding ideas you can actually use. Habit 4. They are obnoxiously curious. Albert Einstein said, "I'm not talented, I'm just curious." Billionaires ask questions that make other people uncomfortable, asking why until they understand the root of everything. A mentor of mine once sat silently at a dinner party, and when asked why, he smiled and said, "I already know what I know. Listening is how I learn what I don't." This is how curiosity becomes wealth. To grow, you need better questions. Ask customers who bought, "What made you say yes?" and ask those who didn't, "What held you back?" One entrepreneur saw a goal alignment system at someone else's office, asked about it, and implemented it in his own company the next week. Curiosity not only satisfies, it multiplies. Habit 5. They demand feedback from the right people. A home builder once came close to losing everything because his stunning houses weren't selling. Why? Because he never asked his customers what they actually wanted. So he tried something different. He found 5 women who matched his ideal buyer, toured homes with them, and listened like his business depended on it. The result? He went from near bankruptcy to selling 16 homes in his first year. Money runs out, but feedback brings it back. However, billionaires only take feedback from people who matter, people who represent their ideal outcome. Everyone else is white noise. They don't expect their first idea to be perfect. They test small, learn fast, and when they finally see what the market truly wants, they go all in. Habit 6. They measure everything with obsessive precision. One entrepreneur decided to transform his body in 90 days, and the breakthrough wasn't motivation, it was measurement. He tracked his macros, logged every workout, and weighed himself daily. 12 months later, he's still lean because he never stopped tracking. That's the principle. When you measure something consistently, it grows. Billionaires get daily cash reports from every company they own. Not monthly, but daily, because it's the heartbeat of their empire. Most people avoid measurement because they don't want to face reality, but you can't improve what you refuse to track. Want more money? Count it daily. Want more time? Audit where every hour goes. Measurement is a controlled obsession, and it's how winners win. Habit 7. They default to action. Billionaires don't make the right decision. They make a decision and then make it right. In 2012, an entrepreneur left his earnout period early because he had a new idea burning in his chest. Everyone thought he was crazy to walk away from guaranteed money, but 3 months later, he raised over $1 million for his new company, 7. The universe rewards courage. Billionaires rely on a simple tool called MINS, most important next step. They don't try to solve the entire problem at once. They focus on the single next action that will create progress and take it immediately. They're patient with results, but impatient with action, because money rewards speed. By the time they tell the world about an idea, they've already executed it. Conclusion. These 7 habits aren't complicated, but they aren't common either. Talk to strangers, manage energy, feed your mind, stay curious, ask for real feedback, measure what matters, and always take action. That's the operating system of the ultra-rich. The difference between you and a billionaire isn't luck, it's the habits you repeat every day for years. So, start today, because your future self is already waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, tap that like button and subscribe to Luxury, Tech and Beyond, where we explore the strategies the rich use to build their empires.